I grew up wanting to be a motocross racer, not actually anything to do with riding on tarmac.
That's Davey Todd, Isle of Man road racer and senior TT winner. He's a crazy SOB who lives life at 130 miles per hour and does a bit of this for a day job. Safe to say, he's built different. But in his spare time, he still enjoys sticking to his off-road routes, hitting the track on his dirt bike whenever he can. And he's certainly no slouch on the MX track either, which is understandable when you learn about his background.
I grew up wanting to be a motocross racer, not actually anything to do with riding on tarmac. I think 3 years old I got my first bike and I started racing motocross. I think my second race ever was actually here at Doncaster Motor Park, and I was addicted ever since. You know, I absolutely loved riding off-road, and it wasn't until I was maybe 16 or 17 when I had a few big injuries, a few big crashes riding Supercross, the British, what is arena cross now. Messed my legs up a little bit, and I thought I'd do something a lot safer, so thought the TT was a good option. Now there's a little bit in between that, but went short circuits. And
we recently had the pleasure of having Davey and his friend, New Zealand Superbike champ Mitch Rees, on the channel for our monthly show, Hot Laps. And we just couldn't pass up on the opportunity of giving these two legends of the tarmac a special surprise. This is the Black Panther, our bonkers, fuel-injected 600cc dirt bike. The thing is an absolute animal, perhaps the most powerful dirt bike in the world right now. It did defeat a Starkvarg in a dyno battle after all. Some would say that the BP 600 is the most fearsome two-stroke ever conceived. So we just couldn't pass on the chance of having two of the most fearless riders in the world take her for a rip. So let's see if Davey Todd and Mitch Rees can tame the beast. Hitting the track on the Black Panther 600 first will be Mr. Davey Todd.
80 horsepower on a dirt bike.
Well, we rode the Stark the other day, so I guess it's going to be similar, but obviously the power delivery's so much different. Probably going to rip his arms out, but used to 215, 220 horsepower just casually, so
Davey had one lap to warm up before we really started turning up the heat. And he seemed like he was getting comfortable with the bike fairly quickly. Now, like I mentioned at the start of the video, Davey Todd is a senior TT winner. He won that event in 2024. And as many of you will probably know, it is without doubt one of the most prestigious races in all of motorsports. This man won it last year. He's got 2 TT wins under his belt as I record this voiceover. But he is on the island as we speak on the day of upload. He will be on the island for the 2025 Isle of Man TT races. So best of luck to Davey Todd, as he's looking to add a few more race wins to his tally. But so far so good on the Black Panther 600. He's tamed the beast thus far, and look at him floating through the waves there, tickling the bike around the track. It might not sound like he's pushing too hard, but you cannot ride the Black Panther very aggressively because she will bite back. He's doing the right thing at the moment. And looking good out there. Looking stylish. Whipping it up here at Doncaster Motor Park. Be interested to find out what Davey thinks of the bike. As Mitch said earlier, he is used to riding big, powerful superbikes. Far more horsepower than this, but still, 70, 80 horsepower on a dirt bike track is a hell of a lot of power at your fingertips. I'm also looking forward to seeing Mitch Rees take on the Black Panther 600 as well. Mitch is so stylish, so smooth on the motocross bike. He was actually a little bit faster than Davey in the Hot Laps Challenge that we uploaded to the channel last week. Be interested to see who's faster on the big two-stroke though. Davey's had a few laps under his belt here and he's definitely comfortable on board the big 600 now. It was pretty rough out there for this ride as well, and the Black Panther hasn't really been ridden on a rough track yet. There's a lot of butt to handle when you're getting buck wild through the bumps, that's for sure. But Davey's done a hell of a job. I don't think there was an ounce of fear inside of that helmet. Here he comes over, we'll have a quick chat, a quick debrief. Let's talk to Davey, find out what he thinks of the Black Panther 600, and then we'll get Mitch Rees on the beast.
Go on then.
Thing's cool, like. It is cool. It's so weird. The power's like a 4-stroke. Like it's super low RPM. So you sort of ride it more like you would like an enduro bike, 2-stroke, like low, and it just pulls. It's actually really smooth, really smooth to ride. The big pipe actually gets in the way. I didn't think I'd notice it, and it sort of throws you off balance. But thing's a weapon, like. So chuck a couple of little whips out on there. That's all I've got really. But nah, the thing's cool. It's an absolute animal for sure. So a good job it doesn't rev. If it revved, it would kill you for sure. So yeah, I think it's probably best that you just ride it in the torque a little bit and just cruise around. But she's a machine.
And now it's time for Mitch to take on the Black Panther. Like I said earlier, Mitch is so stylish and so much fun to watch on board the bikes. He's got a Stefan Everts style about him, so this is going to be enjoyable to watch. I know it. Here he goes on his warm-up lap. Feeling out the Black Panther there before he starts pushing it a little bit harder. Here he goes. For those of you that don't know Mitch Rees, this Kiwi is an absolute legend on the tarmac. He's from a bit of a dynasty. His dad is an actual legend of New Zealand motorsports. Mitch is a 3-time New Zealand Superbike champion. He's come over to the UK to take on the Isle of Man TT for the first time this year. So right now, as you watch this, if you're watching it close to upload day, Mitch will be on the island for the first time, taking on the mountain course. Right now, he's taking on the Black Panther for the first time, and looking as smooth and stylish as ever on the pegs, Stefan Everts style. Just cruising, taking it easy, being kind to our baby here. Looks like he didn't want to push it too hard. Just lopping his way through the chicane here at Doncaster Motor Park, making it look all too easy. So Mitch, he's taming the beast as well. Be interesting to compare these times. Obviously, they're not pushing too hard, but we'll get a general idea of the difference between Davey and Mitch. Mitch was about 4 seconds faster than Davey on the 4 strokes on the 450s in the Hot Lap Challenge. I could watch Mitch ride motocross all day long. He's got such a cruisy, easy-going style. Just one more lap to enjoy. Mitch on the Black Panther. Look at the lines. Some clever lines from Mitch Rees here. Keeping out of the rough stuff as much as he can. Just tickling the power of the big 600. Floating his way through the rollers. Just watch him over the central tabletop. That is beautiful. So Mitch's time on the Black Panther has come to an end. Let's find out his thoughts and find out which of the two boys was fastest on the beast.
That's rad. It's actually so much fun to ride. You can just
It's cruisy, isn't it?
yeah, it's mint. Like so nice to ride. Like just smooth and
It's not like a 2-stroke.
and even like compared to a 450, it's not like trying to rip your arms out even.
Nah,
Like,
just smooth.
and like there's no vibration. It's not. I felt better riding this than I did.
You should have put the time on this one.
wasn't. Yeah, I might have gone faster. But yeah, you felt like you just ride around all day on it. Just whip. Right. I see what you mean about the pipe. Yeah, you're
Yeah.
like, because you move forward.
I know, and see, you
Yeah.
looked at me like I was an idiot when I said it stops you turning left, the pipe sticking out the round side.
Yeah.
But
But because
actually
you're sitting forward and then
your leg
you're-
sort of hits it, your
Yeah.
boot hits it, and then you're like, it puts something off balance. Something, I don't understand what, but stops you turning left.
yeah, nah, stoked there.
So
That's sick.
cool,
Thanks
eh?
for letting us have a ride. Like.
At the end of the day, I had a chance to sit down with both lads and get their final thoughts on the bike. So boys, you both rode the Black Panther 600 today. Give us a quick review. Have you ever ridden anything like that on the motocross track before?
I definitely have never ridden anything like that. That thing's an animal. Like, it's weirdly really smooth though.
Yeah.
Like super smooth at the bottom. Doesn't rev. If it did rev, for sure the thing would kill you. Like I think it'd be unrideable. But because the power's so smooth and low down, it's real torquey. Doesn't feel anything like a 2-stroke. But yeah, what a beast. And size of that exhaust, it's insane, the thing sticking out the side of it. But yeah, surprised me a lot. Like, it was super nice to ride, smooth. It'd be nice to get a few more laps on her.
Yeah, well, you're welcome anytime. You both look decent on it after a couple of laps, to be fair. What's your review?
Same thing really. It's just it was easy to ride. Like
Yeah.
you could just stand on the pegs. The chassis even worked real good with it. There was nothing that was really like off with it. Just
That
easy to
pipe's
ride.
just
It
in
was
the way.
yeah, the pipe's in the way a little bit, but it's not bad. Like you literally could just stand on the pegs and like almost trail ride it, just cruise around, and it was smooth, easy, just it's good.
I don't know the lap times, but I will grab some lap times from those GoPros. We'll see who won the 2-stroke race as well. Once again, Mitch was the fastest of the two lads out there, but this time by just 1 second. A big thank you goes to Davey, Todd and Mitch Rees for taking the time to come and film today. And like I said, both of the boys are racing on the island right now as you watch this, so go over there, wish them luck, cheer them on. As always, you've been watching 999 Laser. Until next time, I'll see you at the track.